Deshae Freaky Frost's biggest mentor.
Has just been sentenced to over 4 years in federal prison,
Damn!
putting an end to the
got 4
freakiest
years?
trial in hip-hop history. Acquitted of racketeering and sex trafficking,
Okay.
Diddy was found guilty back in July for 2 lesser charges of transportation for the purpose of prostitution, aka flying hoes out.
Oh, y'all didn't know Deshae Frost and Diddy was related? Oh, y'all tripping. Yeah, this Deshae great uncle. That's why
All
they
of
so
the
freaky.
insane allegations brought up throughout this trial, from cars blowing up, shots being fired, guns being found, and tons of lubricating evidence,
That's crazy.
seem to have no effect on the case. A major win for Diddy, but the battle wasn't over. Diddy would break down into tears in court, begging the judge for mercy, pleading that he's a changed man and learned from his mistakes. Diddy's kids would even speak to the judge,
He said he a
asking
changed
for their
man.
father's freedom and to consider their 2-year-old sister who constantly asked every night for her daddy. Federal prosecutors would state they recommend 132 months,
Damn.
an 11-year prison sentence, but the judge would deny the recommendation.
The prosecutors-
finding it too harsh.
The prosecutors
Instead,
asked for 11 years. Damn. Boy, Deshae wasn't gonna see his uncle for so
judge would
long.
sentenced Diddy to 50 months in federal prison, which is 4 years and 2 months to be more specific.
Damn.
Diddy would also receive credit for
Time
the 14
served.
months he'd spent incarcerated, putting him at exactly 3 years to serve in prison. But things actually get even better.
Yeah.
Federal prison requires 85% of the
85%.
sentence to be served, meaning with good behavior, Diddy can be released in just over 2.5 years,
Okay.
putting his release date in 2028.
That's still long as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sitting down in jail, prison every day for 2 years, Jesus. And you was a fucking billionaire? That's crazy, bro.
How will federal prison be for Diddy? Because of his minor criminal history, Diddy doesn't qualify to be sent to a United States penitentiary. These are the deadliest compounds in the federal system,
Right.
controlled by racial politics and gangs.
Right.
A step down would be a medium,
camp.
but Diddy is likely to find himself in a low or even a camp. These are the most minimal custody facilities,
Gotcha.
with some not even being fenced in.
Right.
His celebrity status will
So
absolutely
he gonna be straight.
benefit him in prison.
Type shit.
And just a few years ago, Diddy was reportedly a billionaire.
Right.
But this legal case would knock his net worth down to 200 to 400 million, still making him one of the richest inmates in the federal prison system.
So he probably gonna be straight there. I think he gonna be in like he said, like a minimum camp or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably end up getting out even earlier than the 2 years. He'll probably just have to stay there, go to sleep there. They probably let him leave, all type of shit.
Money inside of prison.
I sat for 37 days, nigga. I sat for fucking 18 hours, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, any time is too long for on bro grave. In
also
jail?
means power.
No.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy has multiple cell phones to stay entertained and in contact with the outside world.
Right.
If Diddy hasn't sobered up after all this time off the streets, he'll definitely have access to drugs in prison. If not, the ability to control the drug trade at whatever spot he lands. While this trial wasn't filmed, artwork would be released showing Diddy in a number of positions, including on his knees, as he found out all the money spent on his legal team
Was for nothing.
still wasn't enough for him to walk free. While 4 years isn't much compared to what he could have got, try to understand how long 4 years is. High school, college, serving in the military. 4 years is enough to have a significant impact on one's life.
That shit is a long time, bro.
The most time Diddy's ever had to do in his life, he'll be released at roughly 57 to 58 years old and will still be very, very wealthy. He's likely to return to his throne, interviews propelling him back into the algorithm, and business ventures placing him right back into the yachts and mansions. The
You know
prison
that.
influence will likely have him working out, and he may even come home healthier than before he went in. Prison is what you make it. A life lesson for many, or a repetitive cycle.
Yeah, but that shit gotta be halfway, boy. Like, talking about halfway damn depressed, shorty. When you was a fucking billionaire, you know what I'm saying, for so long, and like, you was a billionaire for so long, and then now you in jail.
Rehabilitation is only accomplished by putting in the work yourself. So imagine being locked in a library. Endless amounts of knowledge. But if you never open a book, you'll never leave smarter than when you went in.
Right.
Now, do I see Diddy getting in trouble in prison? To be honest, I can see him getting caught with contraband like a cell phone at the most. He has enough money to pay whoever to hold his shit down, and you gotta think. There's guys in prison that nobody sends money to. Imagine Diddy comes into your cell and says, hey, you're gonna hold my phone, my weed, and whatever else I tell you to do.
And I'm gonna
put $1,000 on your books every month. He just changed that man's life.
Right.
And essentially made him prison rich.
Right.
As most people
prison rich, no cap,
might not even see $100 in a month. Now, it's also said Diddy qualifies for a drug program that can reduce his sentence another year. And once he's short time, he'll be sent to a halfway house. So Diddy's release could come sooner than many think.
Right.
It's wild, though, how so many have shown disappointment in his light sentence. Seeing Cassie being beat was far from easy, and hearing the other accusations against him definitely painted a picture before trial.
Yeah.
But those weren't the crimes he was found guilty of, and it seems people feel he should...
Yeah, the problem, the reason why he got such less time, shorty, is because, honestly, they didn't really say he did that much. Like, they tried to say he was human trafficking because he was flying hoes out and paying them to come fuck. You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf is broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own, it's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you. Like, the only thing I really thought that he was like really did was beat up the girl Cassie, which is bogus as hell. You feel me? Definitely lock his ass up. Do your homework. FBI, open up! You putting the fist on a girl, bro? That's crazy, gang. But he ain't really get found guilty for a lot of shit. Like the racketeering charges, he ain't get found guilty for. He got found guilty for a few little things. Like, that's why he got such a light sentence.
Still be punished for those actions. Regardless, the freakiest case in hip-hop has officially ended.
And he was having freak-off parties, but that ain't necessarily illegal. It's freaky and weird, but it ain't necessarily illegal. You feel me?
Where the feds
but I don't know everything they accused his ass of.
Hundreds of bottles of lubricating evidence they recovered. Now, in my opinion, do I feel his sentence was just? I would say no. Because to be honest with you, transporting to engage in prostitution, like, bro, that's such a gray area. Because, like, if I'm talking to a girl from LA, right, and I fly her out and she knows I got money, I'm this YouTuber, whatever, she's expecting I'm gonna wine and dine her, maybe trick on her, buy her a couple things, and I'm expecting that I'm gonna smash.
Right.
But if the feds really wanted to, they could literally write that off as transportation for prostitution.
Right.
And it's like, what the fuck? You can face up to 15 years for that shit, bro?
Every nigga do that.
He was facing 15 for one count, 15 for the other. Essentially, what, 30 fucking years if they ran it like that?
Right.
That's insane to me. Now, trafficking is a whole nother thing. Or if you're flying a bitch out and tricking her, that's a whole nother thing. And I guess that's what they're saying he was doing. He was bringing girls out and then making them engage in other things. But it's like, you're the one paying people to do this shit. You're not, like, pimping them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would understand if you flew out Cassie.
He should have got more time. For what, though? For what? What should he have gotten more time for? Like, I'm not a professional at the case, so don't take what I'm saying for face value, okay? Okay? Listen to what I say, okay? Don't take what I'm saying literal, shorty. But what would he got? What did he do more time for? Because all he really did was beat up the girl Cassie, which I ain't trying to downplay, but it ain't like he got caught doing all this freaky shit and he had, you feel me? He was just doing some heinous, evil, weird shit. I mean, he was just a freak. A weird freak man. But you can't get arrested for aggravated weird freakiness. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's
guy out to smash Cassie and then you got the funds from the guy. That's pimping.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he wasn't pimping. He was paying the guy.
Right.
So it's like you paid someone to smash your girl, then you smash your girl. I don't understand. But to me, if I'm being quite honest, aside from the victimization of Cassie, it sounds like adults being adults and doing adult things that adults should have the freedom to do. In my opinion, when things get out of hand and, you know, they brought all the accusations of him spiking drinks and beating women and threatening people,
yeah, that's weird.
That's crazy.
But they got to have evidence for that, though. They can't just lock him up, you know what I'm saying?
That was all used to paint a picture. He wasn't found guilty of racketeering. He wasn't found guilty of trafficking.
Right.
And getting those charges acquitted in a federal fucking court is crazy.
Yeah, but he a billionaire.
You could damn near say Diddy beat the motherfucking feds. He beat a racketeering case.
True. That's
some big boy shit. And he only walked away with 4 years. Now, he's panicking because he ain't a prison dude. He ain't an inmate dude. He's never done time. But for a motherfucker that was facing life 30 to walk years away with 4, you got a victory at the end of the day. God, I think it's a little bit excessive, but who knows? You know, I'm not the professional. I'm not the judge. And maybe the 4 years will do him more good than bad. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if he's locked up in there and he's working out, eating healthier, it's a whole lot better than him being out here doing drugs and basically...
He did a lot more, gang. He just, hold on.
But hey.
He just got dirt on a lot of Hollywood people, so he got let off. No, I don't disagree with you. But we know how that shit go, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, shit. You feel me? Like, we knew that was gonna happen, though. You don't, that's what I mean, like, type shit. I gotta delete some files before this damn live stop recording on my ass. I'm gonna be mad as hell. But yeah, we been knew he had all that shit, though. I ain't saying he innocent or nothing. I'm just saying, like, when you look at the actual case of what they let ride and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't really gonna be found guilty of shit for real. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I got enough storage on my computer to make sure this shit don't tweak on me. Okay, I'm good now. I'm pretty decent now. I got 739 gigs used. Ain't that some crazy shit? I'm phone down. Hey, this was a W-ass stream. I told y'all I'm finna have these short streams for a little while, man. This was on the shorter side, but this was a W stream. I had a whole lot of fun this stream. I'll probably get on a little bit later, so y'all tap in with me, Ski. You know, DDG gonna respond to the J Cinco shit, so I'm probably gonna hop on that as soon as he dropped that and barbecue bake his ass a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Doo-doo garbage and dweeb. Oh, Fodell. I'm gonna post some videos today too. I'm going crazy on my live channel. Check out my live channel and then go to my clothing line too, man. Go to my clothing line, Deiari.us, DEIARI.us, man. I got some shorts, I got some pants, I got some shirts, I got some hoodies, I got some sets, I got some shit going over here. So y'all tap in, man. Player prices too, man. 65, nothing over $100, man. Everything under $100 on this. You feel? I mean, the most expensive thing on here, $80, nigga. Do your homework, Ski. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the kid. Like always, I'm trying to get to 10,000 monthly viewers on my shit. So I was gonna react to David. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I gotta take a shit. Okay? Y'all wanna know the truth? I have to take a shit. So that's what I'm about to go do. I'm about to enjoy the fuck out of my shit. And I'm going to have fun and have a nice shit. Okay? Appreciate y'all. I'll probably get on live later though. I ain't on shit today. You feel me? I'm finna go upstairs in my movie room and watch me a movie. You feel me? Get high and something, watch next Friday or something. Skinny neat. Y'all be breezy. Have a good Saturday, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I swear. I swear. I swear.